Easter lay, warlords come out to play. This could be your last day in life. Sacrifice, another Aztec dies.
About a week ago, I went to my girlfriend's house, and her dad started telling us about a ghost story that his father told him about. Basically, the ghost story was based on a donkey, and a donkey either being possessed or something happened, an incident happened that his father experienced. And I let him finish, and I said, it's interesting because I've heard a very similar story from my mother that was told to her by her father, also about some sort of a rancho, being out in a rancho and walking, and a donkey seemed possessed. And actually, I looked into that later on because I remember that story from my mom, and I saw a movie recently, I think it was called The Right, and I think Anthony Hopkins was in it, and in that movie there was horses and donkeys that were possessed. And so I think there's some kind of connection there with maybe folk tales or urban legends or something having to do with horse type, donkey type possessions, demon possessions or whatever. So a lot of these stories that probably either traveled through Mexico, or a lot of people in Mexico had the same experience. I started looking into this a couple years back because I started remembering the ghost stories that I used to hear from my aunt and my uncles and stuff like that. Even at a young age, they would tell us about La Llorona. They would tell about los enanos, different kind of ghost type stories, even like to try to get us to sleep or to try to get us to behave. But the interesting part about it is that us being second generation, first generation Chicanos, we're tending to, I think a lot of the stories are fading out. I think it was more for the immigrant parents coming in who carry those type of stories, for generations. I really believe that there's something spectacular, kind of mystical about the region of Mexico. And I've always thought this just because of all the UFO sightings, all the different stories, all the Indian burial grounds, and so on.